Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. Let's jump right into it, man. The views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV. Whew, it's hot in here. Or its affiliates. It's just mine, all right? Gonna jump right into it, okay? Trust. We're talking about trust. Do you trust me? Can I trust you? Trust issues in a relationship, man. I mean, is it something that you can roll through? Is it something that you want to roll through? Is it something that you should roll through? Trust issues. Do you trust me? Can I trust you? So, look, I think the trust in a relationship starts eroding when you tell this quote unquote, this little white lie. Baby, I'm going around the corner. I'll be right back, depending upon the other person. I'll be right back. And your right back turns into maybe an hour. Maybe you ran into a friend and you guys are talking and she feeling some kind of way. And you have to start explaining what took you so long. What took you so long? The other mistrust, and we talked about long distance relationships yesterday. I guess they're good for some people. Some people they're not. If you're in a long distance relationship, that trust has to be established before anything else happens. So tell the guy, tell the girl, this is what you do. This is why you're in long distance. Again, long distance relationships can be, excuse me, doing 3-4 different things at one time. Again, long distance relationships can be, even if you're living in the same house and you travel for work, and I'd say you're home maybe 1 week out of a month. So your significant other gets 1 week out of that month to be with you. But then the other 3 weeks, you got to go through the agony of what are you doing? Who you been with? I thought I heard somebody in the background. What are you watching? What's this? What's that? And you fully have told this person, this is what I do. Again, none of us that are on here, they get on here, are experts. We can only tell you what we've gone through in our lifetime, in our relationships, in our situations. But nobody wants to be in a situation where they have to always defend themselves. I don't care if you're in a relationship, business relationship, personal relationship, whatever. Always defending yourself. It's just not good. I know it ain't good for me. Don't know if it's good for you. So, having said that, that's what we're talking about today. Now, understand tomorrow and Friday, we're going to be on this music. So I want you guys, and I'm just taking a break and waiting for the other people to come through. We're going to be, as we do every Thursday and Friday, shout out to my man, Shy, my man, Winslow, Ruby Tech, a couple other people. We're going to be accepting your links to your music, playing the music on the air, and then critiquing it. So, just saying what's up. We got a diverse group of people to talk about the music. So you guys send them in. I'm asking you to send them in early as possible, so that I can get them lined up. We try to play every single one that we get. We never get around to doing so. So be the first, so we can just play them. All right. Cool. As usual, my cast, they're running late. I don't know if I'm going to have to buy everybody some new clocks, a couple of people some new phones, but it's all good. Shout out to my guy, Lewis Black now. He's on the road yesterday, came through, sat in for a little bit with us, all right? And Lewis, I made a joke about how you were back in the day, because I knew you real well. Hope I didn't get you in trouble. It was more of a, you was the man kind of comment as opposed to anything else. So, hope everything is still well with you, man. Shout out to my friend. I got to get his name, because he was on here. Uriah, I think his name was. He was on here spitting gems, man, for real. Shout out to my guy Carl Ramsey doing his music thing. Let me see. I think it's Uriah. Oh, I'm gonna get it. Trust me, I'm gonna get it. But I'm gonna get it in a minute. All right. Anyway, and shout out to my guy Chris Mills. He should be on shortly. Got an event going on Saturday. It's Kiki Wyatt and Friends, Jams and Jokes. Kiki Wyatt, Vegas Live, Jams and Jokes, and I'm reading from here. It's Kiki Wyatt, the singer, she'll be performing her music, and you've got comedian Shane, Cookie Hull, Miss Arkansas, that dude Donnie, Macho Black, and more. The celebrity DJ is LaRose Royce. That's gonna be Saturday, January the 16th. It's a live pay-per-view event. It's a rerun of the actual event. The actual event was good. Go to www.runnationlive.com for tickets. They're only $4.99. Okay, so I need y'all to come on with me. Look, sometimes the trust is earned a little bit too early, I guess. I can't say too early. You got to earn the trust in the relationship, and anything that you do, you got to earn the trust. So, is it bad if you do something and this person is so? Because I think to have a trust issue, sometimes it's the insecurity within yourself, right? I've been guilty of it myself, but it's an insecure issue with yourself. Maybe you've been hurt in the past. Maybe you just don't care, and you just or maybe you're looking for a way out. I don't know, but you have to build that trust in order to keep the relationship fresh, keep the relationship correct. A lot of people say sex is one of the most important things in a relationship. True. Good sex is great, man. You getting it every night or other night, handling your business and this and that. Okay, but if you don't have trust, then once the sex is over, you're right back to the I don't trust you. You did something different in bed that day. So why where you learn that from? Little stuff like that. I mean, I was going to say little stupid stuff like that, but to the other person, it's not stupid. It's life. It's real. So let's get at it, man. I mean, I personally, if it's an unfounded, I may say it. I may have said it before, but if there's no validation, I'm not going anywhere. I might say it. It might cause some problems a couple of times in the relationship, but after a while, I guess it subsides. But if you have validation, and the question I need to ask is, will you stay if someone has cheated on you? If they've just destroyed the trust, will you stay? I know a lot of people who will stay in the relationship even after this man or lady has cheated on them. And I think it's harder for a man to get over his woman cheating on him than it is for the woman to get over the man cheating on her. So I mean, I'm not an expert, but me personally, woman cheated on me, I'm not gonna shoot up the house or kill nobody, this and that. I'm out. I'm gone. It's over. You've done what you've done. Evidently, I haven't done the job that I signed on for. So if you're cheating or you're creating the mistrust in the relationship is what you want to do, I'm out. I'm a bounce. Take what you got. And if you're living with me, take what you got and go. Go with you. I'll even give you some money to bounce too. All right. I'm not going to stay in a relationship where they've cheated on me. Now, on the flip side, if I know that I'm not happy in a relationship, I want to talk to the person. But some people make that as the excuse to cheat. And to me, there is no excuse to cheat. You do it, you're wrong. you put the mistrust in the relationship, and you're on your own. And once you become on your own, you got to stick to your guns. All right, you got to stick to your guns. If you've kicked this person out because of the mistrust that you have in a relationship, because I couldn't live in a relationship that I'm always, always, always mistrusting. You come in late. You're on the phone, and when I walk in the room, or when you walk in the room, I hang up the phone. I say, "Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go. So, I'll call you back later." Click. Who was out on the phone? And you say, "Oh, that was your mom." So if it was your mom, call them right back. I mean, there's ways that you can make this. Make sure that you get the truth out of somebody. But to live in an era of mistrust, to me, is ridiculous. I'm not doing it. And that would be that. So, none of my people are on. They are the ones that carry the conversation, continue the conversation. I'm not going to do this for 2 hours by myself. So, if I need to get off of here and get back on, maybe later, that's cool. But I just wanted to express myself, because they don't give me a chance anyway to talk about what I'm feeling. I wanted to express myself about the cheating. So, and in a nutshell, cheating, trust, mistrust, I should say, infidelity, cheating, and just an overall lack of attention, because that's where the mistrust starts. You're not giving this person the attention that you signed up for to give them. So 1 minute you guys are having the time of your lives. Everything's good. You're going out. You're going to dinner. You going out of town, staying out of town. But all of a sudden it ends. That's where the communication, because communication is key. That's where communication starts. If you don't talk about the reason why everything kind of came to a halt, then the mistrust is going to start coming up. Well, we used to do this. Why don't we do it now? Are you ashamed of me? Do you not still find me attractive? Do I still satisfy you? Those things are things that questions may come up, and those are questions that lead to mistrust if they're not answered correctly. In my opinion, again, I can only tell you the benefit of what I've gone through. Not saying that I'm always right. I could be wrong, but that's what we do. So, having said that, I believe, first of all, I'm gonna take a quick break. Just a second. But like I said, I'm doing some other things too. We take a quick break. Be right back. Greg, DopelivenTV.
Yo, what's up? We watching Dope Living TV. What you watching?
Hey, little buddy. Whoop. Woo! Oh! Ooh, yeah. All right. Woo! Where's your mama?
Man, that's a funny dude. Don Ritchie, man, shout out to him. Don't forget, everybody, starting next month, I want you guys to start going back to www.DopelivenTV.com. Y'all check us out. We got some things going on. Definitely got some things going on. What's going on, Mark? Brother Mark. Gray, out there in Indianapolis. Another brother. Yeah, he's had a post up there. It's like, at the back of his head, had a post on Facebook. So this is what y'all going to see when he's done with his situation. I don't blame you, brother. That's where that's what they need to see. You've done everything you can to make sure people can see the front, be there with you while you're growing. But once everything's said and done, you get to a point where all they can see is the back and try to catch you. They're not gonna catch you, man. You're a king, bro. So shout out to my brother, Mork Gray, better known as Ujimar. It's my guy right there. Anyway, y'all, again, we were talking about trust, and trust is a major part of any relationship to continue the relationship. Growth. That's where it halts at. No trust, no growth. No growth, no relationship. Happy wife, happy life. All of them things that people say, all right. But you know what? You could always look up reasons for a healthy relationship in the dictionary. You could look up reasons. You could talk to your friends about why this and why that. But you know what? They don't know who you are. You know, even though they know you, they don't know who you are inside. So they can only give their advice just as I'm giving mine. And that's what they got to live on. I mean, that's what you have to live on. At the end of the day, how much can you take? If the trust isn't there, are you going to continue that relationship? And that's the most important thing. The trust isn't there. Will you continue the relationship? Now, when I posted, I think I had specific points of interest on here. And I'm going to see. So I asked the question, what happens when the trust is compromised? How do you know when you can or cannot trust your mate? Do you stay in a relationship without trust? So I'm going to touch on these three real quick. Then if nobody else comes, I'm out. No problem. What happens when the trust is compromised? Well, once the trust is compromised, again, like I said at the beginning of this show, once the trust is compromised, then that's the time to really start questioning whether or not you want to stay in it. I don't trust you. Why did you do this and why did you do that? I don't trust you. Okay, that's fine. When the trust is compromised, it creates questions. It creates doubts. And so it's up to you to decide whether or not you want to continue this. All right. Number two, how do you know when you can or cannot trust your mate? Good question. How do you know? Well, I mean, that's an individual answer for everybody. All right. If the pattern of mistrust continues, then to me, that's when you know you can't. If you're always doubting, you always got questions about why they're doing this and why they're doing that, then that's the pattern of mistrust. You know, you start the pattern of mistrust, even though there may not be anything going on, but you got questions. So that's when you know. Do you stay in a relationship without trust? For me, well, yeah, if it's unfounded, if I'm not trusting and it's unfounded, you know, it's hard. But for me, and this is just the way that I am. If I don't trust you, you know, sometimes that's within me. Sometimes it's me just creating a disturbance, just to have a disturbance, just to create something else in the relationship, some discord in the relationship. And I'm wrong for that. I've done it. I'm wrong. But I don't know. You know, that's an individual basis as well. Do you stay in a relationship if there's no trust? If you've discovered that there's no trust, and you've got the proof of the infidelity, whatever it is, and infidelity could be sleeping with someone else, or anything else, something that takes you out away from the relationship. If you've got all of that, then I'm not staying. That's just me. I'm not going to stay. And if it happens too much, now I say it sometimes, but I don't mean it. I just say it to create a spark, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm not the expert. Having said that, man, look, we're a little blank here today. We're a little absent today. So I'm going to get out of here. Tomorrow, as I said, it's Music Thursday, Music Friday. Let's get the music in. Let's do our thing. And that's it. I'm Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV. Hey, what's up, Terry Griffin? What's going on? You just popped on real quick before I was just about to pop off. All right. So I'm gonna give it a couple of more minutes. Terry Griffin, what do you think about the subject that I had? All right. Mills, you're too late, man. I'm getting ready to bounce off, man. Y'all late. I can't stay on here with y'all when you're not there.
Oh no, man. Look.
I can't do it. Everybody, welcome Chris Mills.
What's going down with y'all?
Chilling. Yeah, man, we can make this one a short one.
Oh, we can make it real short.
Yeah.
I was bouncing in.
I'm not,
You know me. I'm on different time schedule. I looked out. I was like, oh shit, it's time to get off.
no, you out of town. I already know what's up with you. It's cool. And I ain't, like I said, I'm not tripping on nobody else. Okay, I don't trust him. I don't trust him anyway. Everything was good. I mentioned the Vegas show
Okay.
already for you, man. Told everybody.
Oh, thank you.
Kiki Wyatt with all of her people. I said everybody's name but one.
It's only 5 comedians on it.
Hey, I'm just telling you the one. The one I ain't say. But it's all good. No, much respect to that brother too, son. Hey, get back what you owe, though.
He actually funny though.
Yeah, I know he's a funny dude. He is a funny dude. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. Right.
I got to stand behind mine.
Right.
But everybody, that's going to be at 4:30.
This shot. Huh?
It's this Saturday, 16.
Yep.
Is it at 4:30?
It's at 7:00 Pacific time, which will be 9 Central, 10 Eastern.
Okay.
I think that's right. Hold on, I might be lying.
Yeah, because I had to go to the
I might be lying.
Go to post myself.
Oh yeah, it's for sure 7.
Yeah.
It's for sure 7.
Y'all, if y'all really want to laugh and really want to hear, everybody knows Kiki Wyatt. She got the strongest lungs in the business. Y'all want to hear this girl go to town, and then Shang, a very, very, very funny comedian, as well as and I heard that dude Donnie, man. That's a funny dude.
He's hilarious. He's hilarious.
Funny, man. Funny.
Donnie is definitely hilarious. I mean, Macho Black hilarious too.
Yeah, Evan's funny too. I just can't laugh with him. I can laugh at him. I can't laugh with him. But man, $4.99, guys, and this is what I'm going to tell everybody, y'all. Like I said, listen to whatever we say. Don't listen. I'm just telling you. If you go out and in a different situation with COVID and stuff, before COVID, go out, have a good time, man. You're spending upwards of $100 to go out and have a good time for a show like this, upwards of $100 or more. But Chris Mills and his guys are giving you this show for $4.99 on livenation.com. So if you missed it the first time, and yeah, it's a repeat, but it's a lot of people that did not see it.
Yeah.
Get on there, man. Support the brothers, okay? You support, it's a great thing. You have a great evening, man. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna reminisce when Kiki gets up there and sing. If you don't go, these brothers still gonna be laughing. But still gonna be
regardless.
It's still a good day.
But we want y'all to come out and support.
Yeah, most definitely. Terry Griffin. Wow, that is what we're discussing as a trust this month at church. What about it though, Terry? She called me on the tail end. Ready to click off, boy.
Way
at church though. So it's a lot of mistrust and misgivings at the church. Everybody going to the virtual club on Saturday, and they coming up in church.
Right.
Virtually tired.
Right.
A lot of stuff going on. But I just said, man, real quick, as far as trust goes, man, everybody has their own threshold of trust. It goes from the smallest. You tell your mate you're going to the grocery store 5 minutes away. You don't come back for 35-40 minutes.
Yeah.
She got questions. She not asking or wanting to find out if the store was crowded. Something happened at the store. You may have had some car troubles coming back. She not bothering that. The first thing
only thing she want to know is what's her name.
Yeah.
And I'm saying it the PG way.
Yeah, I was going to say if it was 7:45, 8 o'clock, I'd say exactly what she said.
What's
them
that
B
bitch
words,
name?
yeah, them B words start flowing, boy. You know,
What's that bitch name?
the store is 5.3 minutes away. It only take you. It should only take you 10 minutes to get there. It is as you go out there, even Mark. Man, I've even had this happen to me, man. Go out there and look at my speedometer when I pull up. I'm serious, dude. Okay, and they know exactly how Tamala. They know exactly how long it takes to get from point A to point B, how far it is, okay, and how long, because they've timed it, they've done it themselves, because that's how mistrusting that they are.
Wow.
And then they're waiting on you to break that. Man, look.
Well, I mean, it's two things I always say. It's either their trust issues come from their past, or their trust issues come because they're doing something. It's one or the other.
And I didn't mention that. They could be doing something and they're trying to shift the blame on you for whatever's going on. And now that they're absolved basically because you made a mistake. So now they feel a little bit better about themselves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I know
it happen.
Yeah, of course it happens, all right. But should it? That's the thing. Should it?
I mean, it depends on what like I said, it's a lot, like we said yesterday, it's a lot of people out here just mingling. You know what I'm saying? They're just out here mingling amongst themselves and others. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really looking for no committed lockdown. They just want some in-house.
Yeah. I was watching this show, and I gotta get the name of it right. I think it's Love at First Sight. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up real quick. Because
that's not the one with it's an old show, right?
Yes, it's not new. Married at First Sight is called.
Nah, I ain't seen that one.
Okay, so it's this thing. It's a show where I guess there's relationship experts who they have 500 people, women and men, come together, shifted through all of them, and they got them to a point where there was like 8 people. They hooked them up due to compatibility and whatever the stuff they were going through, and they never saw each other. Don't even know each other. Didn't go out on a date. Didn't do anything, and they got married. All right.
Oh wow.
They got married. Put them together.
Out the blue.
Out the blue.
Oh, man.
They provided the platform to get married. They set up the wedding. The groom at the altar, he turns around. He's never seen this woman before. They've never dated. Turns around and bam, there he is, because the relationship experts hooked them up together. All right. So they let them. They give them a wedding. They give them a reception. Give them the rings. They provide the honeymoon. And they have, I think it's a month to decide whether or not they're going to stay there. And man, I was watching this, and there was a former basketball player, and then there's some other people. The basketball player, his biggest issue was that he plays overseas, and he basically has been transient. He got plenty of money, but his house is really overseas. But he comes back to the States, stays with his friend. It's a guy. What's up, Nikki?
Right.
And he,
what's going on, Nikki?
He's feeling some kind of way about his living arrangements. Now that they finally got back after the honeymoon, the people sent them to Antigua, and they had a great time out there. There was a couple of them that I didn't think it was going to last. They got 2 black couples on there, 2 white couples. So
the black couples last.
Well, We'll tell you the situation with this black couple. Terry Griffin says it can be a combination of things: childhood experience, past hurts, and not knowing or loving themselves. Absolutely, absolutely. Well, one of the black couples, the girl was. She seemed like wasn't really into it. She kept saying he's such a handsome guy. He's a straight, and he have Jamaican or African descent.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been getting together. None of them had sex on the first night. The other black couple, because at a point they say, well, everybody, now it's time for everybody to come home and to live together in their surroundings. They're going to give them a space to live at, but they made them go to each other's houses or actually places where they live.
Mm-hmm.
The one black guy got the girl who, by the way, the black girl was a 27-year-old virgin. All right.
And what?
Yeah, 27-year-old virgin.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, she's 27-year-old.
Ain't no virgins past 18 no more.
27. She did 27 of them things, dude. And 27.
I need to see the paperwork.
I'm just saying.
I need to find out for myself.
Dude, she started going through his stuff, because he told her it's cool. She found a box of condoms.
Uh-oh.
The box was empty. Number one, fool. Why you got an empty box of condoms in your drawer? All right?
I mean, you gotta please yourself, man. You gotta be protection. You don't know what his hands been. His hands might got the package.
Okay, get rid of the box. Get rid of the box, man. Get rid of the box.
His hand got the package. You gotta please yourself.
I'm saying this whole thing built up that mistrust, man. Built up that mistrust. Hey, I'm gonna let all of y'all know. Yeah, Pete, I'm getting ready to go off. I'm gonna let all y'all know.
You see how late they be, G?
I'm
gonna be like, wow.
I was getting ready. Hey, show is
they be late.
The show was gonna be 10.
You got some nerve, Chris.
It was about to be. The show was about to be over.
Chris got here at 8:45.
We was
in town though.
I looked down at I looked down at the time. I was like, "Whoa, I'm supposed to be on Dope Living right now."
Well, I got off a call with an employee, so I had to handle my business.
Right.
And I just got up from a nap, so I've been sleeping good.
Nikki, you ain't doing nothing. You late.
I take me a nap, kid.
Come on, man.
Oh man, I wish I could nap.
You tell her she not doing nothing.
I
do a lot.
I wish I could.
She has 2 children. That's a lot.
I got 4 and 2 grandkids. I wish I could nap.
I ain't paying no attention to Chris.
I know, me neither.
Man, shit, I wish I could nap.
You have 4 children. I agree. Wait, you say you have 4 kids?
I got 4 children and 2 grandchildren.
I didn't know you had 4.
He got grown kids.
Yeah, I know.
No, I got 2. I got 2 grown. My youngest is 11 and 15. Will be 16 on the 13th of February.
I know that. See,
nice. 2 kids.
Nah.
Wow.
The grown.
They still ask for money.
You look young to be a grand.
It never stops. It never stops.
No, don't matter what the age.
It never stops.
Hey, anyway, ain't nobody got no pass. Look. Stop.
Let's talk about him the next time he say,
hey,
I'm in the car. I'm on my way.
Exactly.
I'll be there in 15.
But what? Don't I get there?
Yeah,
we here.
I get there on time.
We're here.
On time.
Look, how many times has he sent us the link at 5 minutes till?
but I'm there on time.
I be searching all through Facebook, like, what a link.
But I'm there.
Be me.
On time. The show goes on at what time? 7 o'clock? Who's on there? I could have my shirt be going backwards or whatever. Okay? I'm there. On time.
I see you got a button down on again today.
Yes, that's the reason why I've done this week. Chris got one on. You ain't say that about Chris.
I just woke up to brush my hair. Go ahead on real quick.
Yeah, I had to meet it. I had to meet at the job today.
Nikki.
Oh wow.
We promoted Tommy today.
Oh,
hey, Nikki. Nikki.
Oh,
Nikki.
Still didn't tell Tommy. Still didn't say where he worked.
I say Nikki. Nikki. Shut the hell up. Ain't nobody asked you about your damn hair. Anyway, I'm joking. I'm messing with you.
Don't pay him no mind, Nikki.
As I did my soliloquy, we was talking about trust. Okay. I said when I was by myself, hold on, y'all can breathe all you want. I said when I was by myself that trust is earned.
Yes.
And before I can give you the trust, it's earned.
I can't even say it's earned because I started off giving people trust, and it's up to them to break it. When they break it, it's gone. So I started off with trust. I don't have. They don't have to. You don't have to
earning it though. That's
no. It starts off with trust.
There's a certain.
It's not earning it. You have trust once we meet you. Once I meet you, it's trust.
Oh no!
Now, if you break that trust, that's how I am. If you break that trust, if I put myself, if I put myself in a position to even deal with you, it's trust from the get-go.
Right, but they have to keep that earn the right to keep that trust, though, right, Chris?
It's pretty much being you. That's not earning it. You come, you have some people
earning it.
No, you have some people that be like, well, like Greg just said, you have to earn that trust from me. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something or be loyal and do all that. I started off like that. It starts off like that with me. And whatever you do after that, it lets me know how I'm gonna deal with you from here on out.
Okay, so again, they're earning it. So even though you're giving it to them up front, that's like you paying somebody on a job up front. They still have to earn their pay, right? Even though you paid them up front. If they don't earn their pay, they're fired, or I want my money back. So they still are earning it, even though you're giving it up front. They still have to earn it to keep it. Yeah.
So you to me, and I hear what you're saying, Chris. It's a form of trust. You know what I'm saying, that you're giving them. Okay, I don't know if you call it trust. It's like the beginning. It's exploration. Okay, but you gotta. To me, it's just me. You gotta earn that trust. Terry Griffin says, "What is your definition of trust?" Okay, that's a good question. I can't accurately define what trust is unless I look it up. But for me,
I got a definition for it. I have a good definition for it. Trust to me is I'm able to let my guards down with you. I'm able to be comfortable around you with, even if it's money. You have to trust that you can put your money down and somebody won't take it. It's being able to being comfortable around that person in lots of different ways.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, just being able to, like you said, let your guards down and let the person do whatever they do, and you are cool with it, without it upsetting your makeup.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's if I can give an explanation, if you really want an explanation, that's trust. What I see. And again, everybody, I will tell you this: we are no experts. We can only give you the benefit of what we've been through. Okay. Trisha Ann says they have my trust until they instill doubt. And and that's something what Chris was saying. I'm a trust right off the bat, but when you give me that reason, but see, here's the thing: when you feel that they've given you a reason, shouldn't you guys talk about that? Because what you may think is a reason for mistrust may not actually be mistrust. There may be something that happened. Like I said, and I gave an example. Going to the store, I had somebody who really actually mapped out the time that it went from point A to point B. A little neurotic as far as it goes. Yeah. And I may have wanted to take a ride around town, or something may have happened to the car. It may have been crowded in the store. This person gets mad because I didn't get back when they thought I should get back. So then there's trust. Who you seeing, or why did you stop? Whose house did you stop by? Or whatever. That to me is not. It's not practical. It's not a reason for you to mistrust me. And when you start mistrusting me, especially when I haven't done anything, that's when I'm about ready to go. Am I right? Am I wrong? I could be wrong, but I'm ready to go when you start mistrusting me like that.
Wow. Yeah, that causes problems.
Yeah, am I guilty of being the person that says, "Oh, I don't trust you"? Yeah, absolutely. But see, it's different with me. When I don't trust you, when I don't trust you, I'm ready to go too. I'm not gonna make no big presentation, dramatic presentation about it. I'm just, if I don't trust you, if I can't trust you, I'm out. I can't do it.
It's like some people think that I have a problem with trusting people, but it's not that. Like I could trust you, but once you show me something else differently, it's like okay, I'm good. I don't need that in my life. I'm good.
But what if what they've shown you, what you think it is, it's really not?
Well, that's why you need to have a conversation because everyone has different points of view. So where I might feel like I don't trust you because this happened, I might view it as a certain situation, but it may be something different. So if you don't have that conversation, then I think it's on that person's end, there's lack of trust anyway. And so that, when it's that lack of trust there, of course, they're going to already feel like you're doing something or I can't trust you because XYZ.
See, that's why I said earlier about, maybe you got some low self-esteem within yourself. And I don't care what you're doing. Like Chris has said, something happened to them in the past and they bring it on to this new relationship. And I guess that happens a lot.
You know what? I totally agree. I remember when I was with my son dad, at the time, it's like I just got out of a relationship with my daughter dad, and we didn't date for a long time. And when I got with his dad, it was fine, everything was good. And then all of a sudden, I felt like me being so hurt by her dad, and so devastated of what he's done to me. I kind of felt like I probably brought that hurt into his relationship with his dad. And it wasn't that. It just I've been hurt. After a while, I try to give that person a chance and turn around. It's the same thing. Like what I've gone through with the first person, and it with you, it's just something else.
So what makes you give if this person has already given you a reason for doubt, and you discover the reason for doubt, why would you go back? And I'm not saying you per se, I'm saying in general, why would anybody go back to somebody who's already given them that grief and that pain?
And I wouldn't.
You haven't done that before?
Let them go.
You haven't done that before, Nikki?
I'll go back.
No, I feel like once you hurt me, if you cross me, ain't no coming back.
I'm going back.
Same here. Same here.
Sometimes, I know like a lot of people are different. They would go back just to make it work, which is nothing wrong with that, but for some people, like, I
don't know. I mean, I'm not that guy that really goes back. I would love to continue to be friends, but sometimes it's not even a good thing to be friends with that because the past is going to always keep coming up. And I don't know. Terry Griffin says insecurities will cause mistrust. Absolutely, they will. But we men are in a position where women has been hurt so badly that when you get into, you think you got that good woman, she shows you one thing, but she's got so much old baggage, and it's laid right at your door.
It goes back to we started saying yesterday, you got to heal first.
And that's the problem when you go from one relationship and hop right into another. You haven't healed. You haven't stopped spinning. You haven't even determined what just happened. You have to let that sink in and move in a direction where if you felt like you did things wrong, you can fix them, or you accepted things that you won't accept this time. It's all a part of healing.
Yeah, but see, those women or guys, they get to a point where they've been hurt so bad that they need and the false sense of security from another person in their life. They need to get back on the solid ride, and that's
very much. I pray myself, like my whole.
I can barely hear you, bro.
I said my approach to feeling is different. Now, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my approach to feeling is different. I got an on-off switch.
On off switch.
On-off. Crazy.
But you have some people who get hurt in a relationship and they go into the next relationship to hurt that person because they were hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And that's more than baggage.
And it's not fair. It's not fair at all. It
What?
what? Oh, what's up, man? Hey, man, let me ask you, dude.
Mama,
I thought we were gonna hear you're beautiful.
Let me ask him something. In his prior relationship with your womb, let me stop. Let me stop.
Well, I have a question that I want to ask the two guys.
Oh Lord.
How would you feel if your daughter, Greg, you don't have a daughter, so this might not apply to you, but Chris.
I got a stepdaughter.
Okay, well, how would you feel if your daughter dated a guy like you? Would you be happy that she found someone just like her dad?
No.
If he has the ambition as me, yes. Other than that, nah.
And see, that's my belief. I feel like men should look at, is this the kind of man that I would want my daughter to have? Because the woman that you have is somebody's daughter. And so I just feel like he should be a representation of what his daughter should choose.
Okay, Gina, flip that. Would you want your son to date a woman like you?
Mm-hmm. I can cook. I'm pretty. I work out. Yes.
You see how she's going to throw that up.
Look, I have told him to find somebody like your mama, because the ones you get, they can't cook.
Okay, so if that's the case, my daughter could find a guy like me. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm flawed, but I'm not bad. I'm flawed. I'm a good provider. I'm a worker. I believe in love.
So you would be comfortable.
My son said, "Tell him."
So you would be comfortable if she met a guy who treated her like you treat your wife or your girl or whatever.
Hold on, before I say that, until you give the person and forgive the person, forgive yourself, you have a tendency to repeat. My son says, "Why am I not discussing this?" Man, come on in. I need your help, man. Get on here real quick for a minute, man. I know you're tired. Get on here. Would I let my daughter date somebody like me? Yes and no. I got some bad. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a cheater, but I'm a guy who doesn't give a lot of time. That's my issue. I don't have a lot of time to give.
Well, that's not a bad issue. It's really not a bad issue. To me, that's not a huge flaw. A huge flaw is a cheater, a liar, a drug addict, an alcoholic. Those are very huge flaws.
You're a liar, you're a cheater.
But you know what? If my son is so much like me, if he met a woman like me, he would clash with her. He would very much clash with her.
Hey, Trisha Ann says correct. That's what I tell my ex-husband and my current husband. How would you like it if my daughter was with someone like them? I'm very open and very strong on showing my daughter the correct way to be loved and treated.
Absolutely. I think that's one of the things men should think about when they're in a relationship, because it really does kind of, tell your daughter or your son, they look at what's happening in a relationship. I didn't grow up in a home where my mom and dad argued and fought. If they did, we didn't see it. And so I don't expect that in a relationship that I'm in.
Yeah, I mean, again, I
My
don't
kid,
think I'm that bad. All right,
my kid,
my son will tell you. Turk Griffin said, "What are you willing to do?"
Chris, you got to speak up because we can't hear you for some reason.
Was Chris talking? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, bro.
You can't hear him. That's why.
Lewis Blacknell says, "Now I would like my daughter to be with someone like me, but not years ago." See that? Not years ago. Lewis, I already put you out there already, so everybody 2 years ago.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, much better. And Terry bring up a good question. Was it Terry who said, "What are you willing to do to invest in someone to get over the trust issues?"
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question because it's kind of like what I said before. When you go into a relationship, you have made up in your mind that I'm willing to deal with this person's issues because we all have issues. Are you willing to invest the time to get over those issues?
Nah, that's too much time over here.
I ain't got that much time. Hey, y'all, welcome Jordan to the show.
Hey, Jordan.
What's up?
My son was listening, and he said, "Man, I should be talking about this." So you know, with some of the issues that we've talked about, son, express yourself.
What?
But I'm sure he has some qualities from his dad.
Whoa. My son is loving. He's caring. You know, those are the good qualities he got from me. But you know what? My son is not like me when it comes to women. He's not like me. He tells me sometimes, "Dad, you just look for flaws to get away from him."
Give me a minute here.
Look, Terry Griffin says, "Are you careful in who you trust your heart to? Then why get into a relationship if that's the case?" I mean, hey, sir, I hear you. I do. Jory, what you think about that?
Huh? What about what?
Yeah, all that.
You gotta ask me a specific question.
Well, I did. Okay, trust issues. Okay, I mean, how do trust issues play a part in your relationship as a young man?
I feel like at any age, trust plays a huge part in a relationship. Because if you can't trust nobody, then what's the point of being in a relationship with somebody you can't trust? Like if you with somebody and they can't trust you, or they feel like you not, if they feel like they can't like tell you something, or if they feel like that's simple, but if they feel like they can't tell you something, or if they feel like they can't let you go something, like of course you can have like they don't have a hold on you, but if they feel like when you go out somewhere, it's just not something that they can deal with because they mentally don't feel like comfortable with you going to do stuff, and then your only, you know what I'm saying, excuse for why you do it, like for why you going out to do what you're doing is like, oh, you ain't got to worry, you ain't got to, like, as soon as you say that, you know you got to worry, you know what I'm saying? Like the only time you really ain't got to worry, you can tell by the tone of somebody's voice, you know what I'm saying? So like it's just like if you really in a relationship where you have a lack of trust, even in the simplest form, then it's not gonna be a relationship that's gonna work, because you can keep saying you're gonna build that like trust. I feel like you can only build trust when it's like the first part, like this talking and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like that's when you build trust before you get with them. But once you get with them, you don't expect them to go and cheat, or expect them to go and be like on some other girl, or you know, man, if you know what I'm saying, depending on who it is. And then you don't expect people to just be doing what they want to do, because y'all already went through this thing. You already distinguished that we are whatever we gonna be. Now if y'all just talking and y'all both don't have no, you know, a
relationship aspirations,
yeah, if y'all don't have any title to it and y'all don't plan on being together, or y'all do but y'all just like sitting there and y'all waiting, then I don't see, neither one of you can really be mad at each other, because y'all didn't put a title on, or y'all didn't put specifications. You can't make somebody who not with you do what you want them to do. That doesn't make sense. But if you are with somebody and you claiming them, and you know, like y'all together or whatever it is, there's no reason in the world you should make the person that you chose to be with, that you gave all these words to, that you said you was gonna be loyal to, there's no reason you shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, make them feel like they can't be with you and trust them.
So peep this, y'all. Everybody must think I'm talking about myself. Because Ted Griffin says, "Are you careful in who you trust your heart to? then why get into a relationship? So you have trust issues? This ain't about me, y'all. This is just a general conversation. Tree says, you keep saying you don't have much time, but wouldn't you make time for what you want? Yes, I would. This ain't about me. That's specifically to Greg. This ain't about me. I'm the moderator, okay? I'm just giving you examples.
It is you. We
It is
hear what
not
you're saying. We hear the words coming out of your mouth.
No, it is not. I don't.
Some people just got. You ain't never know what nobody been through. Everybody got trust issues with something different. It don't have to be just a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be with like the next job you go to. It could be with your dog bit you one time. Like you don't want to go home. You know, like it's like that's stupid, but like it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got an issue with something. So it's like, yeah, we all got like a little trust issue to something, but I feel like that general question that she just asked, like you don't have much time, but wouldn't you make time for what you want? I feel like you do make time for what you want, like
yeah, absolutely.
A lot of people say like it's a lot of people my age. You said no?
I don't.
Well,
there's too much out there I ain't had that I want now, so I'll be good.
The question is for Chris Mills, all right? So it's not for me.
I feel like, like some people really don't have time for like a lot of their own stuff, yet alone another human being trying to, fit a whole nother person into who the hell is John?
Jordan.
Huh?
She meant Jordan.
Oh yeah, my name's John too. But like somebody who really, like somebody who really want to be with you like 100%, it ain't even called making time. You just know you want to be around that person. So I feel like if Chris just wanted to be with somebody, then he wouldn't make time for him. He'd just be around him. Like, so I feel like I get what he's saying. He different from what we talking about. But some people like really, really like for the question she asking, make time. Like make time to go out, make time to do this, make time to do that. Like Chris do it, but he doing it in a different way. You feel me? Like he not like gonna sit there and be like a month in advance, like, hey, because I feel like your relationship can't be no business. Like that's a business. If I gotta plan something months ahead with you, then no, I was just playing with you. I just be playing. I'm sorry. No, you call me whatever makes you happy. But if you with somebody, you shouldn't have to like plan 13 months ahead and be like, yeah. So remember today we going. That's an overkill. Like I feel like
if it's long distance though, Jordan, they have to. That's why I don't get into it. If it's long distance,
but that's different.
Making time for you is like we could just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? We could just chilling, watching TV, be doing something. It's from the simplest thing. And then when you feel like doing something sporadically, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and do it. Just like if you want to be like show love, if you want to go buy something for them, if you want to go do something, you just do that. But it's not like making no time for it. Like I feel like people when they say making time is more for like I'm about to text you, I'm about to call you. Like I feel like it's more my age.
You don't have to be structured. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I feel like more my age because we always like we need to make time for this and that. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, I don't really got to make time for it. If I like you, you already know that I'm about to give you the time that I want to give you.
It's called work because it's a schedule. You know what I'm saying? You schedule it ahead of time.
I think that what Patrice was talking about, or Tara was talking about, it's not me with trust issues. I said earlier that I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to know that, do that. In the business that we're in, we have to really make the time because we're on the road. We're doing this. We're doing a lot of different things. All right. So when I don't mean that I can't make the time. It's just that I got to be wanting to be with this person like that in order to do that. And if they don't put the effort in to get me to the point of making the time, I'm not gonna make the time. It is what it is. Lewis says Jordan too young to know about a real relationship.
Well, this is what I was gonna say. Jordan definitely didn't pick up his dad's traits.
What? Tara said he makes some valid points in his young
He
wisdom.
does. He
Jordan,
does.
yeah,
I'm
Jordan,
true.
Jordan learned
Look, I
from
feel
me.
like
He learned from me, but he
like
learned
you
a
know
lot
what
on
I'm
his
saying.
own.
In all due respect, I'm like young, but like I've been through what I've been through. So
That's my tablet.
I've been through what I've been through. So like no, I mean he right in a sense. Like I don't know more. I don't got more wisdom than he got about it. You know, like he probably went through something different than I did. He probably got more wisdom about it. You know, like the older people are, you know what I'm saying, the more I feel like wisdom they can give you about certain things. Because I probably don't know a lot, but I'm saying for what I know and what I think. So it's just my
It's
opinion.
from
It don't
your
really mean
experience.
it don't really mean the most. You know what I'm saying? Like to somebody else. Like he probably listening. He was like, "What does young blood know about?" I don't know why I think all old people say young blood, but like he's like, "What does young blood know about nerd relationship?" Like you know what I'm saying? But like in real reality, he right. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know a lot. I know what I know. My pops know what I know because he been around me and he know what I've been through with certain people.
Wait,
Like,
can you make that impression again?
like you don't know what you're talking about, young blood. You know what I'm saying? Love. When you talking about love, you really don't love. You want to get down to it. Love is like peanut butter and jelly. You know, like you ever had a plate of grits?
Oh
Grits
God.
with the butter, like what? No, but no, for real though. Like I don't know. Like
Hey, Terry Griffin says relationships require work, being friendship or marriage. Train up a child. This is Terry Griffin. That's my child. That's my son. I trained him up. I taught. Look, Jordan. Let me say this. I taught him a lot. Okay, but when he went to college and he started doing relationships and things of that nature, he learned on his own.
Let's not talk about that. But no, I feel like she broke up another valid point. Like if that ain't your best friend, then what's the point? Like I'm not dating nobody just like if I don't know you, what's the point? You know, like if we dating and then if we dating and you don't mesh with me, it's like pointless. You feel me? Because we're gonna end up breaking up anyway because we don't have nothing in common. We don't have nothing we really want to talk about. So I feel like if you dating somebody, you need to date your best friend, somebody that you laughing with, somebody you talk with. You know, like you got to be able to date your best friend. You can't just be out here just dating whoever because you're gonna end up being like, damn, I did not know all of this before I got into this like journey with you. So now, you know, you just got to make sure you pick somebody that you actually know, that you actually hang around. Because people be calling it friend zone nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't feel like it's being
not just nowadays, Jordan. All the days.
You right. I don't be calling it friend zone because like sometimes I friend zone myself purposely just because like I don't know you. I don't want to do nothing with you for real. So
you don't want to hurt their feelings either.
No, it's not even that. Like I mean, yeah, but like it's not that. I'm just like chilling and I'm like, I don't know you. You don't know me. Like the way that we, you know, want to, or we say we want to. So if that's the case, let's not waste each other's time. It's like cheating. If you're going to cheat, I could easily be single and just mess with a whole bunch of girls rather than get in a relationship and then cheat. What was my point of wasting both of our time? You can't get time back. You feel me? So it's like,
see, knowledge. Now that's knowledge. That's knowledge.
Patrice Minister said trust is based on history. Here's the thing: trust needs to be built with each new relationship. However, most people carry previous baggage. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah, trust is like something that's like it can be broken, and when it's broken, it's wrong. Unfortunately, it takes a new person to bring that trust back. Like you may have somebody who don't believe in you immediately, but if you actually are the person you say you are, people will see through that and you can build them up. I know a lot of people that have been with somebody and they then broke their whole entire trust, but they went to the next relationship and realized, and it's not a lot. It's a couple people that still like, they go to the next person and they still lying, so it don't really help. But when you go to somebody else and they really telling you the truth, you just build that trust with that new person, and then they learn that everybody not the same.
Well, with that statement, Jordan, it sounds like you're saying that they can't fix the trust.
They can't fix the trust. They can't. I feel like they can't fix the trust. I think what I'm trying to say.
You know why they can't fix the trust? You know why they can't fix the trust?
They don't want to?
No, because they go into a relationship line. Like I always say, you meet their representative. Their representative be lying like a mug to get the person that they want. And then when they come to find out what they were talking about wasn't true, You know what I'm saying? Then that's when everything
Well,
starts.
what about when it's, what about when it's a long-term relationship, say 5, 6, 7 years and the trust is broken? It's not the representative that they're dealing with. That's at that point you should know what kind of person they are.
9 times out of 10, after 5, where it's a 5-year come into play, they already been in the situation about love.
So let me ask you this: Is it true when they say that the only way to get over old booty is with some new booty?
No.
What?
Nah.
The only way to get over old booty is to get some new booty.
That's new problems. New problems that you got to find out.
No.
New representatives, new lies. No.
I mean, like,
No.
if you didn't like the other person, yeah, it's perfectly fine. You get that new booty. But if that's not what we own right now, some people just use booty as an excuse to just do what they want to do and then pretend like they ain't got no feelings.
Can you rent
AIDS
booty
ain't a
with an
feeling, my
option to
brother.
buy?
That's in your body. You said what?
Can you rent booty with an option to buy?
Yeah, it's called OnlyFans now.
Oh, what?
It's called OnlyFans now. OnlyFans is how you rent booty at this rate in your life. So if
I thought it was Gold Digger.
I'm selling toe pics, so if you want my only
toe pics.
I just like people.
They gonna go in there
really
and they gonna pay for. I'm be freestyling.
I feel like people don't trust themselves before they jump into a relationship. They just jump right on in, like, oh, okay, I love this person and we're gonna be good with you. But I just sitting here thinking about that. I told my dad, I said, what if a person should just trust themselves? Just try. And then when you get into the other relationship, then you can try to trust that person. Don't be with them and you don't trust them.
Right.
People just so afraid of getting hurt. Like me, I know how I am.
Booty is not trust. Booty is it's like collateral. It's like booty up.
I don't know if it's collateral. I don't even know if it's collateral now.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'll stay around if you give the booty, but if it's over, it's gonna be over.
Hey, look, booty is kind of like trust. When you think about
it. No, it's like
they both five.
Look, everybody get booty up all the time. Like somebody had this booty previous to you, okay?
Both
before and after you, somebody's gonna get this booty always. So the booty is not important because you can get booty from anybody. Let's be real. Like, because people be like, oh yeah, I'm too ugly. No, you can get booty if you ugly from anybody. I promise you. I promise you this. So I've seen some of the ugliest people.
Wait, why you have to put your face all the way in the camera?
I gotta let y'all know, young blood. I gotta let you know. No, but I'm just saying, like, hey, because I gotta get real with you, booty. No, but I don't think booty is trust. Like, do you trust somebody because they giving you booty? I don't trust people. I don't trust people who give just because you give me booty. That do not mean you love me. That do not mean you trust me. That just means now if you send me news through Snapchat, you probably trust me a little bit because I can screenshot it. You said what?
10 minutes to know you.
You said what?
For that 5 to 10 minutes.
You don't say 20. But like if you love me, like I feel like if you trust somebody, like everything but booty is gonna show you. Like if she send you a picture of booty and it's saved in your phone, that's trust. Okay. Because I can put you on the internet.
No, that's not.
Booty for everybody.
That's not trust. They do it all the time.
Yeah, that's the one thing about it. You got people out here passing out booty like they pass out flies.
I don't even feel like I feel like we desensitized. Like I said, look, we desensitized it. Like now you pay for booty online. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they desensitized news. Nothing. So that's why I say it's not love is not even based upon booty because like if that's the case, then we wouldn't be selling it online for cash and getting. I know some people who paying mortgages off of booty. Okay, so that ain't love. That's they love money. So it's just a cash grab at this rate.
That's a job. It's a job.
Booty is a job. So I commend all women who got OnlyFans. Okay, that's a job. Am I going to pay for it? I refuse.
But this is what you got to realize about OnlyFans. Like OnlyFans became that way. OnlyFans wasn't that way. OnlyFans was for people that really had followers. You know what I'm saying? And then one person got out there and went crazy on it, and they thought that was the thing to do. And it wasn't that way at first. You know what I'm saying? You had people that actually had businesses that has OnlyFans.
I mean, yeah, no, you 100% correct, because I remember when OnlyFans was like an actual website for like, you know, like businesses and people that want to really do something. The only reason I brought that up though for this conversation in all seriousness was just like it's just like that though. Like, you know, like it became like a hobby. Like some people just live off OnlyFans for real. Like somebody working my job and they do OnlyFans. And
okay, I know I'm gonna show my age, but what is that?
That is a website for creating content. Usually it was for like businesses and stuff. When they wanted you to do extra things, people could pay like for like seminars and stuff. People still do it, but it's not as famous. But now it's a place where women and men who basically do sex work go on and sell like some of the content that they do. Instead of just giving it out for free or going to like a porn industry, they do it themselves. And like I said, I don't feel like nobody is wrong for doing that.
Y'all educating me. I had no clue about that.
It's a business all in itself. Like you can't hate on nobody who like, because some girl got some thirsty dude and finessed him out of thousands of dollars, and she living a good life. And I commend whoever is doing that. So don't be hating on women who do OnlyFans at all, because they not doing nothing wrong except living their life, because they ain't out here in real life doing it. They just do the camera. But back to what I'm saying.
That's like stripping to put your way to college.
Yeah, that's like it's like Diamond from Players Club. We don't hate Lisa Ray. I love her, but
I love her twice.
Yeah, but no, but like I was saying, you can't equate booty to love just because, like, you know, it's the difference between having just random ass sex with somebody and just what do people call it? Making love? There you go. I feel like those are two different things. So you know what I'm saying? Like, if I had sex with you, it's gonna be disgusting. You'll be like, wow, there was nothing here that showed me love. But if you know, like, it's the other things that matter. You know, the little moments. You know, and I feel like that making love is like that equates to actual love. But like, just getting booty, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be playing a T-Pain song, you know, I'm gonna buy you a drink and we getting booty, you know what I'm saying? So but I'm trying to play you maybe some Drew Hill, some D'Angelo, I'm trying to love you. You feel me? Like, I'm not trying to do that. So like, I don't feel like that. But I can see how some people do. Some people get addicted to like that and they stay in the toxic relationship because of just that. I know a lot of women who do it. I know a lot of men who do it.
Okay, but can you stay? I mean, son, and I'm asking everybody too. Can you stay in a relationship where you're not? I mean, because I've seen people do where you're not happy with, where the trust is not there. Why would you stay in that?
Because people are used to it. People get used.
People
to being
part-time want to make it work, you know. Mm-hmm.
People are getting used to the situation.
I think Chris said it. I think Chris said it yesterday for financial reasons. Sometimes it's for security. Financial reasons. It's a lot of different reasons why people would stay.
True. And you know what?
Can't stay Go ahead, Nikki.
Oh, I saw the comment just now. Somebody just said stay off those websites. I ain't gonna lie. I was one of the people they got on a dating website just to see, but the stuff that I saw, I'm like, now I'm good.
I mean, I don't think
people are crazy out there.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with going on dating websites.
You got some great people.
Other sites, though, you know, like Jordan was talking about, OnlyFans and bountiful.com, you know, things of that nature. And no, Gina, there's not one called Booty for the Bountiful. Okay, I was just making
I don't know. Y'all know more than I do. I'm like, you guys are educating me. I didn't know anything about a site like that.
Hey, I'm learning some stuff too still.
But that guy that was hacking up people, he was meeting them on sites.
I mean, you gotta. Okay, well, you go to the clubs, you're gonna meet the same type of people. Where do you meet people at now? They say like the Eddie Murphy Good from America. You can find good women in church. You can find them
Oh.
in, but they the ones they went from the club to the church. They just came from the club, went to church. All right, so you find good people. You I guess you just know when it's gonna be right. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you might know and you might not. I know there's people that have looked back and said, "Man, I wish I had never let her go, or I wish I had never let him go."
Okay,
You,
but
you may
but
not know.
but didn't you've gone for a reason. You let them go for a reason. Okay.
No.
Well, I mean, let's take Lewis, for example, how he talked about his childhood friend that he's married to now. Back then, he wasn't the right person for her.
For a reason.
So right. So that's why you may not know. People change, especially as you mature, you get a little bit more settled down. Some people don't, but most people get a little bit more settled down and they don't want to do all the things that they did when they were in their 20s and 30s.
Let me ask you this, Jordan. So in the profession, in the business that we are in the very first thing that they come up against with you is the trust issue. When you're trying to get into something, they don't trust you because you've been around this person, you're doing this. I know you're gonna be. I know. Okay, assumption. I know you're gonna be out there with these other women doing this and that, and this and that. But they still get into it anyway. Why would you get into something if you're already predestined to know that you're gonna have trust issues?
I'm not that famous yet. I don't know the answer.
Because they think they can change you.
Look, people love a project. I learned that. Like that, I have a job and I have a car. When I didn't have a job and a car, I had all the girls in the world. So I don't know if that's anything. Like everybody loved me when I didn't have a job in the car. I wasn't even rapping for real. Everybody was just.
They was probably getting at you because of your famous dad.
No, this was Chicago. Little people are younger than you know what I'm saying. Younger than me, not crazy young. Let's not get it confused. I'm not going to jail, but I'm saying like they was like 2 years younger than me or something like that. So these people who really don't know, ain't up on game. So like they just like me for me. So I was getting girls with nothing going on, and now that I got stuff going on, I ain't got a phone call. I'm available to Zoom every day and be on. But like, I don't know. I feel like I said, people like a project. People like to be able to fix something, and that's really where it is. Like when people think that it look too perfect, they like, no, I can't do this, and they go to the next thing. I don't know. It don't make sense to me. But like I see,
No, but you're talking the truth. Remember, I told you when I was dating on the website, I had guys to tell me that. Oh, you got too much. You look, you're traveling, you're doing this, you're doing that. You too much.
Hey, I'll be back, y'all.
Yeah, I'm a guy who's like this. All right, if you keep accusing me, then I might as well go ahead on and do it.
no.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't make sense.
Hey, quit accusing me. If I'm doing
It
everything,
doesn't make sense.
I'm doing everything right. I'm doing
Okay, but think about it. Think about it.
It doesn't make sense. You're right.
Because now you're
I'll
involving
be right back.
some innocent person that may end up getting hurt because you're being vindictive to this person. So there you go with these crazy triangles.
I'm doing what you told me I was doing. Since you think
okay, what about that other person though? What about that third person that you dragging into your mess?
I'm not thinking about that, I guess. I don't know.
And that person is innocent. They don't have anything to do with what's going on or what happened with you and your girl or you and your guy. It's just not. You don't bring a third person into your mess.
And I'll tell you this: any relationship that I've gone into it right off the bat with honesty. Hey, this is what I do. This is who I am. You know the business that I'm in. This happens. You're welcome to come. But when you come and you see what's going on, and you start assuming that this is what it is. You assume because I call you and tell you that I can't be at this place when you need me to be, that place when you need me to be. I'm not going to make it this time and this and that. Don't assume or think the worst. Judge me from the way that I've treated you in this relationship, as opposed to what you think is going on. Because if you keep telling me that I think you're doing this, I think you're doing that, okay, I'm the kind of guy, and this is just me and Tara. You can say what you want, and I'm not saying anything bad about you. I'm the kind of guy who says, "Hey, look, man, if you keep telling me, then I might as well do it. We're not gonna be together anyway, so I might as well go ahead on and do what you're accusing me of."
But you know what, Greg?
And that's not bringing that third person in, because now that third person becomes that other person now, because you keep telling me.
But you taking your issues from one relationship to the
next. Issues. I ain't taking.
Yes, you are. But yes, you are. You taking your issues.
I wouldn't bring it into the next relationship. It's over. It's done.
But you know what? It's the responsibility of each person in that relationship to make that other person feel comfortable in the relationship.
You're right. You're right.
So, is that what you're doing? You know, are you making sure that, hey, yeah, I've been out all night, but I didn't tell you, or I didn't let you know, and they're supposed to be comfortable with that. So, I mean, you have to own up to some responsibility in it.
At the beginning of the relationship, I'm coming at you honest. I'm giving you everything. I'm inviting you on sets. I'm inviting you to do whatever I do. See how I live. Okay. Now, I'm not trying to hurt you or anything, but and you got a point. The simplest thing if you're in a relationship, especially nowadays, okay, you got FaceTime, you got all Google Duo, you got text messages. Text that person and let them know that you care about them, you're thinking about them. Just text them. That goes just a simple text.
That goes a long way.
It goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
I've been guilty of that, not doing that. Well, and the first thing I hear is, well, it only takes a second to pick up the phone to say, hey, I was thinking about you. I gotta go. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I gotta go. Or text and say, hey, what you doing? WYD. What you doing? At least that person knows that they're in your thoughts. And I've been guilty of that. I've been real guilty of that because and I said this yesterday, I get so mired into the business and doing what I'm doing that by the time I'm done, I'm tired. And I mean, well, I can go to sleep and it's right. My phone is right in my hand, So, I mean, it's a lot of things. And for me, I know I don't have any trust issues. Okay. We go into a relationship, we go in there, based on truth anyway, as Chris said. We're going there based on truth. If it comes up that you're being deceitful, then that's when I'm not staying in nothing like that. I don't care. You can have all kinds of excuses and this and that. I'm gonna listen to them. If it's something that's unfounded that I have a suspicion on, cool, we good, all right, because I don't have any proof. But if something comes to me, I'm not staying in that. I'm not. And it depends on what it is. If it's a financial issue, I don't have a financial issue, okay? But if you have a financial issue and you're taking mine, which, okay, yeah, it could be ours, but you're taking mine without me knowing, because sometimes you get so relaxed in relationships that things go down and it just happens, all right? Then I'm going to question you and you're going to tell me what's up. If I find out something different, I'm gone, all right? If you're cheating, if I walk in and my best friend is always there when I walk in the door, all right? I'm a question because I still don't have any proof concrete, but I'm a question. And if I see some certain things that are different, I'm not going to argue. I'm not that guy that's going to argue and get mad and get sad about all this stuff. And somebody said, Greg, you never cry or you never do this. I said, it's not that crucial to me because I know that I can get somebody else if I wanted to. All right. So I will leave that situation and go ahead and go and take my time and go to somewhere else. I'm not going to cry about it. It's not going to devastate my world if I break up with somebody. I'm good. That's just me, though. I'm built different.
Well, one of the key things is what you said about the whole situation is if you had the discussion up front and somebody is going into a relationship knowing these are, the expectations or non-expectations or whatever, then they have to accept that that's what it is. You can't say, okay, well, I'm going to wait until, maybe 6 months, a year, and he's going to love me so much, he's not going to do that anymore. It's not going to happen. And you signed up for it. You agreed to it.
Yeah.
So you can't now say, I don't like it. And that's what happens in a lot of relationships.
Yeah.
You agree to it, and then you turn around and you say, well, I don't like this. This bothers me. But you signed up for it.
Too late.
So you never go in doing something that you don't want to continue to do.
Absolutely. No, I agree totally with that, man. And I don't care. And in my situation, and I can only speak on my situation, I don't know what everybody else is going through. I can go in, and this is why I guess I'm so nonchalant about it. I can go in there telling the truth, which is what I do right off the bat. I'll tell you, this is what I do. And you say that you sign up for it. You use the term sign up for it. You sign up for it. And then somewhere down the line, I'm 10 minutes late here, or I didn't call you that day because I was tired or whatever. And the first thing somebody says is, I didn't sign up for this. You did. Now,
yeah, you did.
it's not going the way that you want it to go. Now you're mad. All right.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna let you get mad. Go ahead and get mad. Go ahead and get mad, because now that I know that you haven't been truthful, because you said, yes, I'm cool with that. Go ahead and do what you do. I understand this is what you do. All right. You said this, but now you lied. All right. Welcome, Desiree, to the show.
Hi, Desiree.
Good evening.
Hey, is it Desiree or Desiree?
Desiree.
Desiree, okay. My bad.
Hi, Desiree.
How you doing, Miss Gina?
I'm good.
Babe, I'm counting at you all day.
Yeah, Miss Nikki. Hey, Terry Burford said, I'm finding today many don't want to work at relationships, and when they hit a bump in the road, they're ready to divorce or give up on the
Yes. It's so funny because I had that
Divorce.
conversation with Robert where I said, a lot of times people go into relationships like, let's see if it works. That's not what you go into a marriage or a serious relationship about. You go in, again, dealing with people's faults, because we all have them. We all have them.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you sign up for it, and again, that's what you're doing. You're signing up for it. When you sign up for it, you have to accept the person as is, because you're not going to change them. So if it's not something that you like in the very beginning, why devote all that time?
Yep. No, I agree totally. I mean, it's crazy too that you say that, because again, and we using this rapid fire now. When you sign up for this, that's like agreeing to everything that goes on in that relationship. You sign a unwritten contract, okay, saying that, hey, I heard what you said. This is the way this is going to go. I heard you, and I'm down with it. I agree. Okay.
And another reason that people don't work on relationships, because they think is what they see on television, love and hip hop and all that good looking stuff. That's acting. It's not real, but that's what they want their relationship to be, like that. And when they see that it's not like that, and I have to really work at it, they're not willing to do it. Like, it's social media and television have put so much in people's minds that they don't even know what a real relationship is.
Right. We got the
platform. I think them shows is very real. One of the cast members said, I think it was Bow Wow and Angela Simmons. It's a show that they be on, and Bow Wow says some of their lifestyle is real. What you see on TV is real. He just
of course,
at the point where it's just how they want them to act. He don't rock with. They want him to be crazy and fighting. He not into all that stuff. He being real about what he's going through and how he's feeling. He's not going to be something that he's not. And a lot of these shows, they write in their script out to act like this and act like this and be like this and be like that. But like he said, once that camera go off, they still living their normal life.
Yeah, you know what? Those shows like that, man. These quote unquote reality shows. To me, that's not reality. Okay,
No, because when you
Mhm.
have a camera in your face, you don't act the same.
that's ridiculous.
Exactly.
True. I would think about that too.
It's ridiculous. If you want to, and if you really want to put your life out there like that, then something's wrong in the first place. It's destined to go bad. I'm sorry. I don't care what you say. Reality TV, get the hell out of here. I was trying to say something else. In developing just friendships, friendship requires work.
Hmm.
As if the foundation is superficial, then it's like building a house on sand. It's going to crumble. It's going to crumble. I
Yeah.
agree totally with you guys. Thank you. You guys are giving some great comments out there. Luthine, what's going on?
Hey, Ludine.
Hey, mamas.
Yeah, it's work. You know, it's not the regular type of work that you do. It's not 9 to 5. It's 24 hours. You know, building trust in a relationship to me is much harder than any 8 hour job that you could ever have. You know, you have to, and it shouldn't be that hard. It should be easy, especially if you guys are on the same page. But don't lie about it if you're not. If you don't like this at the beginning, don't say
Hmm.
you, and then
Think
3
you gonna flip it.
yeah, don't do it, okay?
But
Because
you know what you said previously, Greg, you when you were saying that or was that Chris? I'm not sure which one. But any one of you said that a lot of times people bring their old baggage in, drag it into the other relationship. But you also have to realize that people learn from that too. And it's not all the time that they're bringing in baggage. It's that they don't want to take no more mess. And so because they went through certain things, when they go into that next relationship, certain things they just not going to take. And people feel like they bring in baggage. I don't consider that baggage. I feel that that's lessons learned.
Lessons learned, absolutely. You're right.
So I'm pretty sure, you know, when Nikki does find someone that she decides she want to settle down with, she's not going to go through the same thing she went through in the previous relationships. There's things that she learned that I don't want to deal with this. I'm not going to take this. I don't want to be bothered with this. So it's more lesson learned than bringing in old baggage. Same thing with Desiree. I'm sure in her next relationship, some of the things that she learned through her previous, she's just not going to take it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is a learning process, but like I said, people put so much value sometimes into hurting the other person, trying to make that one up the other person, trying to be the boss of the relationship. There's no boss in these relationships. It's supposed to be a 50 thing. It's supposed to be 50-50. And if you're not cultivating the spirit of sharing, of growing together, then it's a recipe for disaster. Women into these relationships with men, and I don't know if it's still that way, where they see the flash and they want to cover that flash. But that flash, you know, all the glitters is not gold. All right. You get into that relationship and that dude treats you the worst that you've ever been treated. And then you're stuck sometimes because now he's threatening you. If you leave me, you know, blah, blah, this, blah, blah. It gets to
crazies out there.
So, you know what? I didn't have a good example from no one growing up what a relationship is supposed to be like. My mom, dad, grandparents, aunts, nobody. So it's just like, you know what, had to learn things on my own and figure things out. And, you know, I was acceptive of certain things because, you know, I wasn't showed, you know, better. So now that I know better, I know that I'll do better. So it's just like I said, it's all a learning lesson. I wish I had, you know, somebody like y'all growing up to tell me, you know, hey, you know, this isn't right, this and that. You should, you know, shouldn't tolerate this and that. I just know from growing up, I wouldn't tolerate certain things, especially what my mom went through and seeing what my aunts went through. I didn't want to be tolerable of that, but in certain ways, I did become tolerable of some things. And, you know, like I said, each thing is it's just a learning lesson. And then, you know, it just knocks you on your butt and you just get back up.
But those are the best lessons learned, Desiree. The ones that you go through are the best lessons learned. And it'll also make you feel like you want to mentor someone and make sure that you can give them some nuggets that help them, you know, get through difficult situations. So it's not always a bad thing when you go through bad relationships.
It's always taught me a lot. It really has taught me a lot. Yeah, taught me what not to be tolerable of, and taught me what I do enjoy in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful thing when you go through something to get to something. You know what I mean? So you might have jumped through all these frogs, and you finally find that prince, man. But like you said, you're learning. You're learning as you go through all of these relationships, all of these failed relationships, and I don't even call them failed relationships. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, and that's life. That's just life.
I'm really friends with everybody that I've dated. I'm honestly, I'm friends with them because I didn't lie. You know, in a relationship, things just did not work out because of whatever, you know. And I'll take the blame for every single relationship that I was in. I take the blame. I will take full responsibility because I don't want that woman to ever go off into another thing saying that we argued about this, we argued about that, and he blamed me for this. You know, a lot of people will come to you and say what their faults are. When that's just what the other person that you just left beat into your head that was a fault. Okay, you can't. Look, I think I'm great. Do am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect. I have faults. All right, but I'm not. How dare anybody express my faults better than me? You know, you can't tell me this is what it is. This is what it is. You know, if I've already told you, now you're compounding it. Look. I say this. Honesty is the best policy. Go into any relationship, anything that you do, go into it with honesty. That way, you've absolved yourself immediately. And once all the rest of this stuff comes through, and they're throwing this at you, they're throwing that at you. But didn't I tell you? This is what you signed up for. All right. It's not bad, but this is what you signed up for. Then it gets to a point where now you've insulted somebody. Now they want to insult you. Now you're looking for deficiencies in this person and deficiencies in that person. Now you're arguing all the time, and now it's so ugly that now you don't want to be in it anymore. That's not what this whole pattern or situation was meant to be. You're supposed to find somebody, just like Gina has. You know, yes, you got to go through some frogs, and yes, situations are going to happen to get you to the person that you're supposed to be, where God has brought you. Don't go looking for anybody. Let them find you. Let them find you.
Well, that's one of the other problems. You know, a lot of times men and women are always looking for somebody. They're looking for that one. They're going to church to find their husband or wife. They're going to the laundromat. They're going to the grocery store. You know, just everywhere. They're looking for someone. And a lot of times it's because they really don't know what love is. And sometimes it's they don't know what they want.
And don't know how to find it. You know, so stop looking. And just chill. Sit back and let it happen. All right. You never know where it might be somebody. You know, I don't know if I should say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Who you least expected.
I mean, somebody has called me on the phone with a wrong number. You know, seriously. And I got into a conversation because the voice sounded good. I'm like, hey, you know, if you know you're looking for Michael, but I mean, I'll be Michael if you want me to. You know.
No.
And it goes into a conversation. All for a minute to call back.
Okay, so she thirsty.
Huh?
She thirsty.
Keep on the conversation, yeah.
He is really thirsty.
Hey, but some of the connections happen in the strangest of predicaments.
She was looking for Michael to cut his ass out, okay? I said I didn't do what Michael did, but I'll, you know, if you know Michael, you know, and we talked for a long time actually. It was good, okay?
But her thirsty ass.
She wasn't thirsty. They said thirsty. I ain't say thirsty.
So you was drinking what she was serving because you was listening.
I don't
Michael.
Oh please. Oh please.
Y'all wrong for that. You know that, right?
Oh God.
Oh no wonder. Look in the corners. It ain't nothing but estrogen. Okay.
Yeah, you outnumbered tonight.
That's right. They left you. They left you to fend for yourself.
I can handle this. Say it with my chest. I can say it with my chest. Ain't no problem. Okay. She was not thirsty though. It was a very fulfilling relationship for a good 3 months. So I'm look.
What? That is funny.
Phone call to 3 months.
My goodness.
Very fulfilling.
Mm-mm.
Y'all made me lose my thought on that one. All right.
I don't know where you're gonna build trust like that. How you gonna build trust?
least we got
Because look, the next phone call when she looking for Greg and she get Ricky.
Ricky gonna be like, well, I could be Greg if you want me to. I'm gonna call Ricky. I'm gonna let Ricky, don't be using my line.
Drop that zero and get this hero.
Okay, mama. That's too funny.
But you know, we've been talking about trust issues in relation, long distance relationships, things of that nature. Okay, I think the bottom line is this. Okay, if you don't love yourself enough to understand what the situations are, then you're never going to be happy. You know, love yourself first.
Mm-hmm.
Don't Gina said this. Don't rush after you left a bad situation. Don't rush into another one. Be with yourself, you know, handle your business, be with yourself first. And then, you know, allow yourself to be found, not looking, you know, like, hey, you single? Hey, you want to go out? You know, no. Allow him to do that or her to do that, you know. Even men, it works for men too. Women are out there trying to find themselves a man, you know, so men, let yourselves be found, you know, the right woman. I don't see anything. Gina, tell me this. Do you see anything wrong with going on blackpeoplemeet.com or any of those other ones?
No, you just have to be extra careful. It's some perpetrators out there that are just trying to find women and suck them dry, and men too. You have to go through a lot of frogs before you find a prince.
Right.
You just have to be extra careful.
Mm-hmm. I think I'd rather just find somebody the old-fashioned way, because the internet, man, all type of
and you know what? That's how I met my fiance, the old-fashioned way. After being on a few sites and, you know, dealing with them crazies and saying, you know, I'm done dating. I don't even want to be out there dating anymore. Right. The old-fashioned way, face to face.
What's funny to me is this, you know, I think years ago my son had put something on Black People Meet and put a picture of mine up there and put a little small profile up there. I didn't even know he did it. And one day I did on there. No, I did. Honestly, I ain't got a lie. I didn't even know he did it. I looked on there back then, and I'm seeing the descriptions of, you know, I like flowers and running through the trees and long walks in the summer, and you know, I like I travel to Paris and do this and all. I'm like, your ugly ass ain't been no place. Ain't nobody. That's why you still on the road. All right. And what gets me too is the pictures that they put on there.
Don't be them.
Some of them
it's not them.
Some of
total catfish.
Or it's them 20 years ago.
Some of them are them. Some of them look like Orange is the New Black. Okay, they put prison pictures look like up there, man. I mean, I'm like, where's this woman? Why does it do it on the woman's page? It was that bad. And like, when you got somebody that told y'all that was a cute picture, it ain't. Okay. Oh, that picture's cute. Put that one up there. Put that one up there. And she up there like. And I'm like, girl, please, no, ain't nobody. You'll never get it.
And a lot of times, even on there, you'll find a lot of times it's not even a real person. Just like you get those spams on Instagram and Facebook, you get those through those sites too.
Yeah, catfish is huge. You know, me personally, like I said, I let them find me. I don't, I'm friendly, but I'm not stupid. You can find me. Um, right now, like my situation right now, I'm cool. I'm just cool. I'm loving I'm loving
I
me.
me
I'm
too.
living my best life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Thank you.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
And when it hits my heart, and God tells me it's time,
Yeah. You'll
Right.
know.
I said the
You'll
same
know.
I'm
thing.
just
I
like,
said
And
the
we're
same
going back
then
and
thing.
we'll
forth.
be
We're
on the
going back and
show
forth.
with him saying, "Ooh."
every show is gonna be like, "Hey, my baby this, my baby that." Y'all.
And then that's one of the
Like,
problems
no,
that
I'm
I
sick of
have.
this.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
I think that's one of the
Yeah,
I think that's one of the problems I be having. Cause my sister be like, she just spit that ass. She not stupid. Like she know how my Facebook page and Messenger be. And she be like, you a beautiful person. Why do you feel like you have to go find somebody? Let somebody find you. Cause she see me talking to different people, trying to get to
why
know
do you
them or whatever.
why, Nikki? Why do you try to find people? Don't force it, okay? You
Mhm.
like younger men or older men?
She don't know.
Both.
So
It all depends.
if I ran an old if I ran an old person uh from one end of the corner and had a young person running to the other from the other end of the corner and ran into each other, that'd be your perfect man, right?
She don't good where she not going for no older man. She need to stop playing. She barely want to talk to somebody that's maybe over 40. If even that, she better stop playing. She better stop it. But like I tell her, age ain't nothing but a number.
Wait,
You can get
I,
somebody 40, 50,
I
whatever,
have peeped this
that
one
treat you better
gentleman
than
out.
somebody
He
that's
asked
20
me in
years
his
old.
What'd you say, Nikki? What'd you say, Nikki?
Yeah, I actually peeped this gentleman out, and it's like I was telling her he's so different, huh?
What makes him different than
Can you
everybody
hear me?
else?
Good question.
What makes him different than everybody else?
I don't know. It just you know
Yeah, you lost right there. You're done right
he
there.
don't gangster type,
She
and
freezing
he's
up.
not that.
Mhm.
He's
You
not that,
froze up.
and he's just very respectful. You know,
Yeah, that's how they start.
that's
I have a
And
bad
then
the
connection.
that's the honeymoon
Oh
stage. Just
dang!
So
remember,
how old
I
is
hope
he?
I look good.
relationships go through different stages. That's the
So you
honeymoon
say,
stage.
and I'm
yeah,
telling
it's
you, I'm
always
telling you from a
that.
man's perspective, that's how they start. They
Yeah, like I'm on honeymoon.
they throw that line out there and they tell you everything you want to hear while they rolling it back in. They tell you everything they want to hear, and then finally, when you be like, "Oh, I'm yours, I love you," they got you. You
Mhm.
hooked. Now they
So
gonna
is he older? So is he older or is he like right around your age?
She's frozen.
Mm-hmm.
gonna stay frozen until she wise up. I love
Well,
it.
Greg, since Chris isn't on the line, make sure you remind everyone about his show on Saturday.
I did that earlier, and I'll do it again. I did that earlier. Um, I actually had it pulled up on my phone and just read.
CC whining.
Yeah, not CC Whining. Look at
That's
you,
why.
Kiki Wyatt.
Oh, Kiki Wyatt.
You didn't have the
So you
whining.
done forgot. Don't forget about the queen. The queen.
You didn't have. She got
Yeah,
CC and Winans up in there.
CC and Kiki.
Yes, it's Kiki Wyatt Vegas Live. We got
but
a
yeah,
bunch of comedians on there. It's livestream.com Saturday 7 o'clock Central, I think. 9 o'clock Eastern. Man, get your tickets. It's only $4.99. Y'all check that out.
Mm-hmm. Yep, good show. Very good show.
You can meet a whole lot of people there online.
yeah,
Meet them. What's up, there, Greg Lance Triplet? Hope everybody's
yeah. The guy is just 50.
50.
Yeah, but the guy is like 50. He's
How the hell?
he actually
How the hell?
49. He's getting ready to be 50 in
She
2
done
days.
froze and said 50 years old. Popping up. He's 50. Okay, but Nikki, look, Nikki. Let me give you some good. I'm gonna give you some good advice. This is gonna be the greatest advice you ever got. Okay, you listen?
Uh-oh.
You listen?
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Uh-oh." Wait, first, are you open to advice, Nikki?
I don't care if she is or not.
Okay.
Nick,
And she know I don't care if she is or not. I'm gonna give it anyway.
Nikki, Miss Nikki, baby,
Huh?
the best advice. Do you? You haven't taken time for yourself. Leave these niggas alone. Do you? Do you? I don't want to hear that you fall in love with this one, fall in love with that one, and have another situation. Okay? Do you? Remember, I'm coming to town and I'm coming through the house to check y'all out. Do you? All right? Get off of social media, Nikki. All right? Except for when you come on here. Get off social media.
Okay.
Don't let nobody have
I
an
will.
opportunity to come at you. All right. Don't respond to this mess that these guys are doing. Okay. They see you and they come at you and you falling for it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the okie doke. Do you. That's the best advice I can give you. Do you. Okay. You got 2 kids. Do you. You don't want to be bringing man after man after man in front of them kids. Do you. Forget these
I'm
niggas.
definitely doing.
And I don't even use that word.
Oh,
Forget.
definitely. I don't.
No. You ain't got nothing to say. I'm talking. Do you.
She has a good friend who's I can
hear
tell
you.
that's very mature. She has good advice. She's,
Who's that?
got herself together. Desiree.
Oh, okay.
She got herself together. Look at your friend. Listen to some of the things that she tell you.
I know she be getting on me, and though I do be getting mad at her, like real mad at her. I sometimes have to shut up and listen. I get my feelings too much.
I just don't want to see it hurt. I want the best for her. I do. I know she wants that potential mate that's for her, that will accept that she has 2 children and everything. And he's out there. Just let it slowly come to you. You keep looking for you. Like Greg said, you end up in another situationship. And you definitely don't want nothing like that, because you're a beautiful, intelligent young lady. And so it's just, people try to pull, the wool over your eyes, and you got to open them and see, what's going on, and just really, learn from all your experiences and stuff, and not just fall back into the same path. We all have been, young and fall into that path. I'm still young, but, I just, you still don't want to keep falling into that same path, because this is something better out there. It is. You just got to let it find you. Get yourself together, whether it's another form of education or that job you want. Just go and get yours, and then you'll see the blessings fall tenfold.
Absolutely. You want to be loved. You want to be loved, okay? So the first thing you'll tell a guy is, after a certain amount of time, okay, hey, look, I love you. Don't tell that guy that I love you. You gave him the power now, all right? Don't give him the power, okay? Let him be the first one to say it, okay? And if he says it, he has to mean it. And the only way that you'll understand is that, only way that he can mean it is if you understand and allow him to mean it. You got to dictate whether or not that love that he's telling you that he has for you is real or not real, okay? But don't be quick to tell a guy I love you.
You know what? That was good advice that Greg.
I never do that.
Detach from social media. That is a cleansing. And you know what? While you detach, read your Bible. Read your Bible.
That's gonna.
You're gonna find a whole new world.
That's gonna cleanse your soul. Detach from there is the opening of your.
You're gonna have a whole different mindset.
And the Bible is cleansing your soul. You got to make sure that you get out of that stuff, because I'm telling you, Nikki, these guys mean no good to you right now. All right, and they will use you. And I'm not saying that you're gullible. I'm just saying they will say everything that they can to get you to let your guards down. They'll use you. Don't let them do that.
My dad always tell me that. I remember I got into it with my son, Daddy, where I was back when she said it was a big old mess outside, and I remember I was just crying and telling.
Hold on, Nikki. You keep bringing this dude up. All right, it's over.
I tell him stop giving him so much power. He's let it go.
Let it go. I don't want to hear no stories about him. Let it go. Done, man.
I agree with you.
Life, let it go. All right. I don't want to hear them stories.
Gotcha.
Nobody wants to hear them.
Nick, have you ever had this friend that every time that friend come around, they want to borrow $5? Every time you see them, they want to borrow $5. And every time you hear that friend, that you see that friend coming, or you see that number come up on your phone, you don't answer. You be like, not today, not today. Well, that's what you becoming, that friend.
Yeah.
That every time we hear from you, you're bringing him up. You got to consciously say, he's not going to take up space in my head.
Yeah.
You got to consciously say that.
That's perfect. And we're not jumping on you, Nick. We love you. We love you. We just trying to tell you. You little sister on here. We love you, but we don't want to see.
She told me that last night.
We don't want to see nobody go down. Nobody, not on my watch. Okay, we don't want to see nobody go down. Okay? Leave these Negroes alone. Detach yourself. You can watch. You can look at social media, but
don't even look at it because it's tempting.
True.
I detach all the time. I take time away from it because it can get addictive. You know, you hear that ping, and you could be 3 a.m. You hear that ping, and you pick up that phone. You got to detach. I think everybody should do that at some point.
At some point, you have to. All right. Nigga, you left. Oh, here she comes. But hey, y'all make sure y'all tell my friend Kayla. Y'all make sure y'all tell Kayla J. I said hey too. All right. That's my baby, Kayla. Oh, Kayla's actually a fantastic person. She's going to be. She started acting for me in a couple of things that I've done. So.
Hey, Kayla J.
Hey, Kayla, I'm gonna reach out.
That's my girl.
Yeah, tell them to reach out to me.
Kayla, you like I love you.
Yeah, that's my girl. So it's about time for us to get up out of here, man. But
so what we have? We have music tomorrow, right? Hey.
So I don't know if Nikki, you've been there, but that's right. You never been there. We do music Thursdays and Fridays, okay, where we take all of the submissions. People send us their links, and it's been last Friday was great. It was
man.
Music.
I got I was jamming to the music.
Good
oh my gosh, I got so much stuff off of Spotify.
It was good. It was good.
See, and that's what I tell you. I tell them we had
Wait, can you see?
There you go, Ruby Tech.
Man, all of that music.
He got to get
all of that.
Shout out to Win.
Make sure I come on tomorrow so I can.
Man, I'm telling. Where's I got what was the other guy on here? I got him on here too.
I'm talking about the other guy.
I got him on here. I got his music from off of Spotify too.
There's a lot of great. And I told him, I said, hey man, look, you got people on here with diverse, from diverse genres of business. You wouldn't think would listen to certain things, okay, but they do. We love music. Music is a driving force in this world today, man. I mean, I love all types of music, so I'll play them. But we ain't gonna sit up here and say we like it if we don't, though. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. We're not, but we're not those that average show that comes on where these guys sit and listen to this and everything is good and this and that, and then they curse you out if it's bad and this and that. We ain't gonna do that. We're trying to encourage and help people to get to where they need to get to as far as the music goes, as far as life goes. Okay, we are a source. This show is a source for just trying to. I call it the wellness source. We try to make sure that everybody's good once we're done. We've had the discussion, we've talked about it. Everybody's giving their opinions. And then everybody walks away with something. The music, we just let it all out. It's over. And every single time we get on, somebody else, one person stands out. And it's great music. I'm telling you. And the thing that gets me, what kind of makes me mad is that they sitting on this music. It's not out like it's supposed to be. They sitting on this music. Winslow, Ruby Tech, come on, bruh. It's cool it's on Spotify, but you need to be somewhere. And look, man. I'm telling y'all, don't get me started. Get me started with the music thing. But hey, thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We talked about relationships this week, trust, long distance, how we can try to make a good relationship out of nothing, I think the bottom line is this: you're not happy with yourself.
There we go.
You're not going to be happy with anybody else. Who's that? Deshaun?
C-Stacks.
Yep, C-Stacks. Yep, there you go. Gina listening, okay? I mean, look, Winslow's, I could take his and take a road trip with his music.
Man, everything
takes you to the islands with his music.
Man, I didn't hear a bad song on there.
Not at all. And that one guy too, he was kind of shy, but he played that he was a rapper, and he was more a spiritual type rap.
That was the last one I think you played.
Yeah. Man, and then there was one guy, I think he was from Baltimore, man. And it was like a Christian rap. I didn't even know it was Christian rap, but it had such a message in it, man. It was great. So y'all come join us tomorrow.
Yes, it's live. I'm telling you, it's live. You meet so many cool people too.
You do. So those that are watching, man, send your links in, and be nice if you get on here and talk. We're not here to discourage anybody from doing what they are destined to do in their eyes. We're here to encourage them. We're here to tell them the truth. We're not gonna send you on Star Search and you're gonna become a blooper reel. We ain't gonna do all that, all right? We'll tell you the truth, all right? And hopefully we can get you to another spot, all right? But today, man, again, love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you are never gonna be able to give your all to anybody else. You're never gonna be able to do that, okay? So until tomorrow, that's Miss Nikki, baby, with the babies. Nikki, baby. That's me, girlie. My baby, my little sister, Gina Gatson, Chris Mills, Jordan Gray, thanks for coming on. Okay, and everybody that tuned in, Turd Griffin, Dean. No, Gina, okay, all right, straight off.
Nephew.
No after party, no after taste, no nothing. But before we go,
You're beautiful. You're smart. You're loved. This week will be great. You got this. You're a badass. You can do this.
number three. Number three. We will check you guys out tomorrow. This is DopelivenTV Live. Okay, you all have a safe evening and
love, peace, and hair grease.
All that hair grease, man. With the hot home on the stove and through the hair and all of that stuff.